What's up, Universe? It's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. We are here for another episode of TNA Total Non-Stop Action Impact on the road to NXT TNA Worlds Collide in just under 2 weeks' time. Actually, in just barely a week's time. It's 10 days away. It is a week from this Sunday, March 31st. And we're kicking things off with the TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champions, MK Ultra. Coming up first here tonight. Killer Kelly, Masha Slamovich. Slamovich, we know that they are going to face off against Scarlett and Shotzi in a winner-take-all situation for both the NXT and TNA Women's Tag Team Championships. And tonight, they're taking on a duo that I believe they took down most recently at Rebellion a few weeks ago. They're getting another shot against them tonight, though. And that is the duo of Rosemary and Havoc, the Decay, making their way down to the ring. The Decay returned to TNA a few weeks ago. Became #1 contenders to the Knockouts tag titles at one point. And now tonight they take on the Knockouts tag champs once again. So without any further ado, Havoc and Masha starting it out. Here we go. And Masha runs right in and gets knocked flat on her back. Tag is made to Rosemary. And Masha, caught with a crossbody. Rosemary goes for the elbow. Masha out of the way now. And Masha grabs onto her, pulling her in here. Masha's got her. Lifts her up. And Masha hanging around to dry here with suplex, taking her down. Masha putting the boots to her now. Masha Slamovich putting the boots now to Rosemary. Getting her back up to her feet here. Masha, a jab to the gut now. Fires back. Knee strike from Rosemary. Rosemary knocking her back now. And Rosemary pulls her in. Double underhook. Pops her up. Masha counters. Arm drag, knocking her down. Masha getting her back up to her feet now. And Masha with Rosemary. Throws her across the ring into the corner. Tag is made. Killer Kelly is in. And MK Ultra. Double team there to Rosemary. Kelly pulling her in now. And Killer Kelly rolls her through. And super kick knocks her down. Went for a senton. Nobody home. Tag is made. Havoc is in. Havoc with a massive crossbody there to Killer Kelly. Grabs a hold of her now. Has her by the back of the head now. And Killer Kelly first in the turnbuckle. Arm strike connects now from Havoc. There's a kick from Killer Kelly now, and Kelly runs in, taking her down. Fez press. Knocks her off her feet now, and Killer Kelly hits the ropes, and senton to Havoc. Tag is made back to Masha. Now, what a face buster there from Havoc. Havoc now grabs onto her, throws Masha off the ropes, ducks her. And Havoc tries to grab her. Masha countering it, turning it around now. Masha punching away at her here, knocks her back. Havoc knocks back now. Masha pulls her in, hits her in the head, punches her in the back, and again. And now Masha Slamovich with double axe handles coming down on the back of Havoc. Getting her back up to her feet now. Masha kicks her in the ribs, and Masha, look at the strength there of Slamovich. Powerbomb! Into a cover on Havoc. Masha. Cover for the one. Saved by Rosemary. And now Killer Kelly's in the ring, but Killer Kelly being told to get out before she gets disqualified. Back into the corner of MK Ultra. Tag is made again to Killer Kelly. And kicking the ribs from the Knockouts Tag Team Champions. Havoc grabs onto her now, and Havoc sends her over the top rope, out to the floor. Down goes Killer Kelly, and now Havoc turning her attention to Masha. Referee restarting the count now as Masha launched back into the ring. Rosemary grabs onto Killer Kelly and throws her back in the ring. Referee's done with the count now. Now Killer Kelly going after Masha. Killer Kelly coming off the ropes. Clothesline, staggers her. Body checks her now, and now Havoc grabs her up on her shoulders. Havoc. Tombstone pile driver. Into a cover now on Killer Kelly. Havoc with a 1. Kick out from Killer Kelly. Havoc getting her back up to her feet now, and Havoc has her by the back, lifts her up. Northern Lights. Havoc has got her down, tag made. Rosemary back in now. And now Rosemary grabs hold of her, pulls her in, sends her up the ropes. Rosemary goes for her, counter. Killer Kelly elbow strikes her back. Killer Kelly kicks her in the ribs, hooks the arms, lifts her up. Butterfly facebuster, cover. Goes for the cover, but it's taken care of by Havoc. And now Killer Kelly is on a Rosemary, picking her back up to her feet here, and Killer Kelly scoops her up on her shoulders. Killer Kelly, rolling senton, Death Valley driver, cover. 1, 2, 3. MK Ultra with the win. MK Ultra pick up the victory and show what they are made of on the road to Worlds Collide next weekend. Could they become the unified? Not unified, could they become the double champions? Big win there for these two tonight. MK Ultra with a huge surge of momentum on the road to their winner-take-all match. We got more coming up, but we got 2 names about to declare for that All-Star Gauntlet right now. So, 20-person gauntlet, 10 from TNA, 10 from NXT. We know a thing or two about gauntlets. In fact, 2 of us almost won one a few months ago. Robbed the call your shot, I'd say. So you know what? We're in. And when one of us wins, the TNA World title's coming to Bullet Club at Slammiversary. Alright, we've got some more singles action coming up next here on TNA. As up next, here comes the woman who will be representing TNA to challenge for the NXT Women's Championship in just 9 or 10 nights' time at Worlds Collide. Here comes Naomi to the ring. Or, excuse me, Trinity. Well, the nameplate says Naomi, doesn't it? She's looking to bring the glow tonight. So Naomi heading down to the ring. Former Knockouts champion in her own right is Naomi. She's going to be taking on one of the bigger competitors of the Knockouts division here in Savannah Evans. We're just moving right along here through TNA tonight. Here comes Savannah Evans to the ring. Savannah Evans marching down to the ring. We've seen her be a tag team partner. We've seen her be a singles competitor. She's yet to be a champion, though, in the LS11 universe, has Savannah Evans. She marches down to the ring. She's been here pretty much since the start of TNA. We've seen her team up with Tasha Steelz. We've seen her team up with Giselle Shaw. She's on her own tonight, though. So now it is Trinity versus Savannah Evans. Without any further ado, here we go. As they lock up now, Savannah Evans throws her over the top rope. From here on out, I'm going to call her Naomi. Got it? Cool. Naomi springboards into a crossbody, taking her down. Naomi now comes off the ropes. Whoa, Savannah Evans dodges her, and Savannah Evans, what a wicked spine buster there on the rebound. Right hook into the back now. Nugs back Naomi. Grabs onto her from behind. Countered. Naomi coming in now. And Hurricane Rana takes her down. Into a leg drop across the back. Down goes Savannah Evans. Naomi getting her back up to her feet here. Naomi throws a kick. Savannah Evans counters now, and Naomi's caught. Savannah Evans taking her towards the ropes. Head first into the turnbuckle. There's Naomi now, and Savannah Evans with Naomi. Big clothesline in the corner, taking her down. Into a cover now. Savannah Evans, cover on Naomi. Kick out, though, from Naomi. Naomi goes for a kick. Savannah Evans catches her, throws her in the corner, kick in the face. Naomi up to the middle rope now, and Naomi... Whoa! Went for an uppercut. Evans out of the way. Savannah Evans grabs her now, pulls her in, and Savannah Evans... Powerbomb to Naomi. Rolls her over, grabs her by the leg, and... slams her down on the knee. Now Naomi's down. Savannah Evans going out of the ring. Savannah Evans to the top rope now, and Evans going to fly. Savannah Evans... Oh, went for a shoulder block. Naomi out of the way, and Naomi leg drop across the back of the head, taking her down. Now Naomi is putting the boots to her here. Here comes Savannah Evans, though. Jumping neck breaker, taking down Naomi. Both women down. Naomi retreats onto the bottom rope. Savannah Evans follows her to the outside, though, and Savannah Evans kicking the back. Grabs onto Naomi, picking her up now, and Savannah Evans punches her in the face, taking her down. Grabs onto her now, and now Savannah Evans has got her up. Savannah Evans. Power slam. Getting Naomi back up to her feet now, and Savannah Evans with Naomi. Throws her back towards the ring. Naomi goes down. We're at the count of 4 here. Naomi's down. Savannah Evans goes into the corner. 5 count. Naomi starting to pull herself back up to her feet here. Naomi back into the ring now. Naomi, here we go. Throwing the kicks at Savannah Evans. Roundhouse kick. And now Naomi hits the ropes. Goes after her here. Savannah Evans catching her now. Savannah Evans caught with right hooks from Naomi now. And Naomi knocking her back. Naomi. No. Savannah Evans with a swinging STO. Gets her back up to her feet. Grabs her now. And Savannah Evans with Naomi. Off the ropes. Savannah Evans ducks her. Leapfrogs her. And... whoa, went for a boot. Naomi out of the way. Naomi taking her down. Rolls her through. Cover. 1. No. Evans kicks out. And now Naomi taken down. Savannah Evans ducks her. Off the ropes. Back body drop now. And Savannah Evans with Naomi. No. Naomi. Face breaker takes her down. Naomi getting her back up to her feet now. Naomi. Here we go. Clothesline. Into another one. Now Naomi with Savannah Evans. Evans counters. Naomi caught with a knee strike. Savannah Evans coming in now. Naomi out of the way. Here we go. Naomi giving those rapid fire kicks coming. Roundhouse into the face of Savannah Evans. Getting her back up to her feet now is Naomi. Kicking away at her now. Naomi knocking her back here. Evans knocked back. Naomi looking for... Starstruck. Locked in on Savannah Evans. Naomi's got it in now. Savannah Evans in serious trouble. Naomi locking it in. Trying to force the submission here on Savannah Evans, who is fighting through the pain. Naomi's wrenching in the Starstruck, though. Forces the submission. A massive victory there for Naomi tonight. Bayley better watch out because Naomi is coming her way. She is coming quick. A big win there for Naomi. We got more coming up. Up next, Mustafa Ali answers for what happened on Tuesday. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest at this time, Mustafa Ali. Now, Mr. Ali, yes, thank you for referring to me by the correct name there and not by first naming me. Yes, of course, it's very clear in the rules for the interview, sir. Yes, now, your limited questions. Yeah, so, I guess first question, do you want to explain what happened on NXT this week? What happened this week is I was invited as a guest to NXT. I was invited as a guest to come witness the TNA World Champion in action. I was invited as a guest to come watch from close up. Okay, well that doesn't explain why you laid hands on Joe Hendry when you were not a legal competitor in the match. Oh, we're getting into the technicalities of it now, are we? Look, I have the Call Your Shot Gauntlet victory to my name, which means that right then and there, I could have invoked it for a shot at the TNA World title if I so desired. But I didn't desire it there. But I want Joe Hendry to remember that he has to always stay on his toes whenever I'm lurking around. So, you're going to call your shot and say, don't. We all know what happens when you say those 3 words, and I know not to find any way to let them slip into conversation. I know not to let the word say, the word his, or the word describing what Joe Hendry is to him, to that individual, is in the same sentence in quick succession. Okay? So do you have any more questions? Yes, of course, my previous question still stands, Mr. Ali. Are you going to invoke Call Your Shot against Joe Hendry? Please. Alright, we've got some 6-man tag team action coming up next here on TNA. As out first, here come the Rascals to the ring. Zachary Wentz and Trey Miguel on their way down. The Rascals going to team up with Taurus tonight. They're going to face off against the 3 men. They're going to be 3 of the 4 men that will represent TNA in the 8-man All-Star matchup next week. So Zachary Wentz and Trey Miguel making their way down to the ring. And now here comes their tag team partner. Here comes Taurus to the ring. We saw Taurus last week in action against Matt Cardona. Taurus marching down to the ring. Big matchup for Taurus tonight. And now their tag team partner, or excuse me, their opponents first, representing Bullet Club. ABC, Ace Austin, Chris Bay. Bullet Club's ABC making their way down to the ring. And their partner, the now former NWA World Champion, Trent Seven. Trent Seven losing the NWA World title just a few weeks ago to Dustin Rhodes, the Natural, at AEW Wrestle Dream. And now tonight, he is going to be representing TNA alongside ABC and supposedly Eric Young, if a single good created wrestler of him, in fact, a single created wrestler of him, hits Community Creations in the next 10 days. It's supposed to be those four against Jimmy Uso, Odyssey Jones, Obafemi, and a partner for them that will be revealed by NXT on Tuesday. Worst case, if Eric Young is not back by this time next week, we will announce a replacement member for him on Team TNA. That's the reason a lot of the card for Worlds Collide hasn't been officially locked in yet. Because a lot of the big names we want for TNA don't have created wrestlers available yet. So Trent Seven teams up with ABC tonight. Let's see what they can do. Ace Austin and Zachary Wentz starting out. ABC and the Rascals have plenty of history with one another. Wentz went for a corkscrew off the ropes. And now, Hurricane Rana from Ace Austin. This is the same reason we're waiting to announce the full lineup of the Ultimate X ladder match. We know Keith Lee. We know Matt Cardona. Those are the two TNA names we know so far. As down goes Zachary Wentz. And big splash there from Ace Austin. He's got him down now. Ace Austin grabs onto him back to his feet. Jabs knocking him back here. Although I do have to question the director of Authority, Santino Marella, on why he would have Trent Seven and Eric Young team up with ABC instead of just going with the full Bullet Club. Now, another Hurricane Rana from Ace Austin, taking him down. And Austin, what a dive out onto Zachary Wentz, taking him down. Also, the created wrestlers of the Rascals, ridiculously good. Like, the Rascals of all people getting this good at created wrestlers this quick is honestly a little insane to me. Tag is made to Taurus. As here comes Taurus. Blockbuster from Ace Austin. Tag is made. Oh, and Black Taurus kicks at the legs of Trent Seven. Trent Seven with a forearm taking him down. Trent Seven is putting the boots to him now. Trent Seven's got him down. Here comes Taurus. Clothesline takes down Trent Seven. And now Trent Seven's caught here by Taurus. Taurus sends him off the ropes. Taurus counters. Countered by Seven. Forearm strike by Trent. And now Trent Seven coming off the ropes. Double axe handle takes him down. Putting the boots to him now is Trent Seven. Taurus back to his feet. Overhand chop. Jabs him. Kicks him in the ribs. Punches him in the back. Taking him down. Taurus rolling him over now. Covered by Taurus on Trent Seven. And Ace Austin making the save. Taurus went for a forearm strike. Zachary Wentz got to get out of the ring before he gets counted in. Gets out of there now. Taurus chops him in the chest now. Chopping away at Trent Seven again. Down goes Seven. Elbow strike into the back. Trey Miguel is in. Now Trey Miguel enters the mix, and Trey Miguel grabs onto Trent Seven now, and Taurus has got to get out of the ring before he gets counted in. Trent Seven, whoa, he caught Trey Miguel. Pile driver from Trent Seven. And now the former NWA champion into a cover for the 1, for the 2, no. And Chris Bay coming in for a cheap shot. The ultimate finesser takes him down. And now Trent Seven gets him back up to his feet. Trent Seven, here we go, throws him across the ring into the corner. Tag's made. Chris Bay is in. Now Chris Bay knocking him back here, kicking away. Firing back now is Chris Bay. Forearm strikes. Kicks now from Trey Miguel. Chops him back now, and Trey Miguel turns him around. Trey Miguel. Poison Rana takes down Chris Bay into a cover. Trey Miguel. Kick out from Chris Bay. Chris Bay now firing away. Kicks. Knee to the face. Knocks him back. Famouser from the Ultimate Finesser. Into a cover now. Trey Miguel cover. But Taurus makes the save. And now Chris Bay getting Trey Miguel back to his feet. Into the corner now. Right hook from Ace Austin. And Ace Austin makes the tag. Zachary Wentz back in, and we're right back where we started. And Ace Austin leaps for him, but Zachary Wentz countering. Wentz counters, goes for a chop. Counter for counter here. Ace Austin's got a hold of him, and the inevitable Ace Austin's got him up. And neckbreaker takes him down. Ace Austin now into a cover on on Zachary Wentz for the 1, for the 2. No, it's a kick out there for Wentz. Getting him back up to his feet now. Now Trey Miguel, or excuse me, Zachary Wentz getting knocked back here as Ace Austin suplexes him, taking him down. And now Ace Austin turns his attention to Taurus for a moment. Back body drop from Zachary Wentz. Taking him down now, and Zachary Wentz went for a moonsault. Ace Austin out of the way, and the inevitable Ace Austin with a backhanded strike knocks him down. Austin grabs him now, and Ace Austin throws him to the corner. Goes for the uppercut, nobody home. Now Zachary Wentz goes for him. Ace Austin counters. Austin. Elbow strike, knocking him back. Ace Austin. Kicked in the ribs now, and Zachary Wentz. Canadian Destroyer. Into a cover on Ace Austin now. Kick out from Ace Austin. Why does the Canadian Destroyer mean nothing in wrestling nowadays? Facebuster there from Zachary Wentz. Cover for the 1, 2, no. Kick out from Ace Austin now, and now Zachary Wentz. Went for a springboard moonsault. Ace Austin out of the way. Ace Austin grabs onto him, pulls him in, knee into the ribs, taking him down. And now a tag is made right back to Chris Bay, and a tag is made to Trey Miguel. And now Chris Bay. Turned around by Trey Miguel and Chris Bay. Oh, Trey Miguel's got him down. Trey Miguel ties him up into a submission. Trying to force Chris Bay to submit here. Chris Bay is locked in here, and Trey Miguel. Oh, Chris Bay rolls through, and Trey Miguel with a clothesline. Takes him down, back into a cover now. Trey Miguel's got him down. 1, no. Kick out from Chris Bay. Now Trey Miguel, suplex, takes down Ace Austin. Nobody home. Chris Bay out of the way. Chris Bay now. Tag is made to Trent Seven. And Trent Seven takes out the legs of Trey Miguel. Grabs onto him now. Trent Seven's got a hold of him. Trent Seven. Back suplex takes him down. Grabs a hold of him now, getting Trey Miguel back to his feet. Trent Seven with a massive chomp into a ripcord lariat. Cover. 1, 2, 3. And that's a victory for Team TNA tonight. Team TNA picking up the victory over the Rascals and Black Taurus. And now we know, add Eric Young to the mix, or someone else if there's not an Eric Young by this time next week. And we will have our Team TNA. Big win for these 3. But who is NXT going to answer back with? We'll find out on Tuesday. We got one more match coming up in our main event, and it's just moments away. So let's talk. Let's talk about the NXT champion Andrade. Let's talk about how ever since I won that Battle Royal a few weeks ago, he's laughed at me. He's called me a joke. Said he's looking past me. I don't think you're looking past me. I think you're underestimating me. And please, by all means, keep doing that, Andrade. Because the last I checked, I've been on an upward drive ever since I started wrestling, 6 months ago? Whereas you only just started falling upward again. I mean, what did you do for 5 years? No, seriously, for 5 years, what did you do before Tony Khan showed pity on you and put you in Ring of Honor? And then you sat there in Ring of Honor and pouted until finally NXT gave you the call and you started beating up a bunch of rookies. Guy that's been doing this since he was, 13, you said? Something like that? Comes in and starts beating up rookies. I'm supposed to be impressed? Of course you're beating them. They got half the experience you do, if even. They've got months, maybe a year, 2 years tops experience. You've been doing this for 20. And I'm supposed to be impressed that you can beat them. There was something in your eyes on Tuesday, Andrade. There was something in your eyes when I came in that ring and I was hitting you with everything I had. And had Corbin not been there to save you, which he won't be at Worlds Collide, I think you knew, just as well as everyone else did, that I was moments away from proving to you and everyone else what Chris Danger is really made of. Now, Keith Lee, he's off worrying about that Ultimate X match, and I don't blame him. Not a bit of bad blood between the two of us right now. I want him to win that the same way he wants me to win the NXT title, and the same way that we are going to win the TNA Tag Team Championships in just a few weeks' time. But Andrade, I want you to keep underestimating me. You know what I want? I want for you to watch next week. I want for you to watch when I go one-on-one with anybody from the back, and I get the first singles victory of my career. And I want you to be very, very mindful of who you call a joke. I've said it before, I'll say it again. This isn't a game anymore for me. Now it's about achieving the dream I've had my whole life and being a champion in this sport that I love so much. If that means that I gotta beat a guy that's been doing this his whole life, if that means that me, this guy that, everyone just says is nothing but a YouTuber, is gonna have to put the boots to a guy who calls himself El Idolo, then so be it. Get ready to be proven wrong, Andrade. Get ready to look at the lights and get ready to be in the danger zone. Alright, we're going to move into our main event of the evening here on TNA to wrap things up tonight. We've got a fatal 4-way elimination match. The winner of this match will go on to Worlds Collide next weekend to be part of the North American Championship Ultimate X match. Out first, Speedball Mike Bailey. We're going to rapid fire the entrances a little bit tonight. Out next, here comes the self-professed wrestling god. Here comes 1/4 of the major wrestling gods, Moose. Moose marching down to the ring. Former TNA World Champion. Former Digital Media Champion. Out next. Out next, the third man in this matchup, the Overman, EC3. EC3 joins the match, looking to get another chance to get closer to the World Championship. Because you know, if he could win the match to become North American Champion, then that could be one step closer to getting a world title match. And finally, the fourth man in the match, here comes Eddie Edwards to the ring. Eddie is a former Ring of Honor 6-man tag team champion. And now tonight, let's get one step closer to another championship, this time a singles title. So without further ado, fatal 4-way elimination match, as long as 2K didn't turn off elimination. Here we go! Moves out of the gate with a drop kick to Eddie Edwards. EC3 and Mike Bailey going at one another now. And now Mike Bailey snaps back the leg of EC3. Moose with Eddie Edwards off the ropes. Pops him up. Pop-up powerbomb. Mike Bailey with a drop kick to Moose. And Moose didn't even fall over. He just staggered back a little bit. Big kick in the face there from Moose. And another one. Moose is just coming at everyone right now. Clothesline from Eddie Edwards takes him down, though. Moose getting back up now, and Moose takes out the arm. EC3 with an overhand shot now. Moose firing away now, takes him down. Some other names already declared for that gauntlet match, though, because you can imagine the 3 men that don't win this will be in the gauntlet match at Worlds Collide. Some names already announced for it. Trick Williams from NXT. Bullet Club's Kenta and Jacob Fatu here in TNA. Digital Media Champion Nick Nemeth has thrown his name into the ring for it. Moose with a massive Uranagi cover. 1, 2. Mike Bailey stays in it. Remember, the winner of the 20-man gauntlet will get a shot at either the TNA or NXT title at either Stand and Deliver or World or Slammiversary, just depending on which company they represent. Wait a minute, Moose. Spear! Cover by Moose. 1, 2. No! Mike Bailey kicks out. I think it might have had to do with EC3 falling on Moose there for a moment. And so Moose with a drop kick to Eddie Edwards. EC3 grabs onto Moose now, and EC3 and Eddie Edwards, unlikely duo here. Suplex taking him down. Mike Bailey looking into the ring now. EC3 with a knee strike. And Mike Bailey bringing a chair into the ring. Big punch from EC3. Oh, jeez! Mike Bailey with a chair off the face of EC3. EC3 kicking out, though. And Eddie Edwards caught by Moose now. EC3 taking down Mike Bailey. Eddie Edwards sent face first into the ring post. EC3 going after Mike Bailey now, and Mike Bailey grabs EC3, picking him back up. EC3 sends him into the corner. Bailey counters with a kick now, and Mike Bailey. Whoa, Moose sent back into the ring now. Mike Bailey. Sliced bread to EC3. Oh, and a kick in the face of Moose as Moose reached for that chair. And now Mike Bailey with Moose off the ropes, goes for a drop kick. Moose out of the way now. Big kick from Moose, knocks him back, headbutt. And now Eddie Edwards with Moose into the corner. Edwards goes for him. Moose counters, puts him in the corner now, and Moose with Eddie Edwards throws him down, and Moose, middle rope. Moonsault taking him down. EC3 now turns Moose around, and EC3, whoa, caught by Moose, who slams him down on that chair. Moose now picking up the overman. EC3 in trouble. Moose turns him around, and 7-star lariat from Moose. Cover. 1, 2. EC3 kicks out. So now Moose with that chair in hand. Sends it into the face of EC3 with full force. Kicks Mike Bailey in the face now, and Moose with Mike Bailey down, and Moose gonna look for a second. Spear Mike Bailey, breaking him in half with that one. For the 1, 2, 3, Mike Bailey eliminated. And now Eddie Edwards takes down EC3 and Moose, throwing that chair out of the ring. Grabs onto the kendo stick now. Eddie Edwards is in. Moose hits him in the face with it. And now Moose stalking Eddie Edwards now. Hits him in the ribs. And again. Turns around and... oh my god, he just broke it off EC3's face. Headbutt again from Moose to EC3 now. And Moose looking for another elimination. This is Moose's match right now. Spear to EC3. Cover for the 1, 2, 3. No! EC3 kicks out. Eddie Edwards now caught. Moose clobbers him. Moose now chops EC3. EC3 grabs him. Moose counters. Moose kicks him in the face. Now Moose with Eddie Edwards. Look at this. Moose lifts him up. Military press. Pressing him over his head now, and drops him. And now Moose looking for another spear. He's just been dishing out spears left and right tonight. Another one. No, Eddie Edwards with a knee strike. And now Eddie, Boston knee party to EC3. For the 1, 2, 3. And now Moose and Eddie, the last two men remaining. Now Eddie Edwards, avoids the drop kick. Moose gets taken down. Eddie Edwards now scoops him up. Sidewalk slam to Moose. Now Moose is down. Eddie Edwards, Moose, small package now. Moose has got him down here. Moose, 1, 2. No! Eddie Edwards kicks out. And Moose now. Eddie Edwards is down. Moose running in. Avoiding the Boston Knee Party. And he got him with that one, though. Into a cover now. Eddie Edwards cover on Moose. 1. Moose kicks out at 1. Moose starting to get back up to his feet now. Eddie grabs him now. Eddie Edwards with Moose. Off the ropes. Ducks him. Goes for an elbow strike. Countered. Moose grabs a hold of him now. And Moose with Eddie up on his shoulders now. Moose has got him up. Pressing Eddie Edwards over his head. And drops him. Down goes Eddie. Eddie Edwards pulling himself up in the corner now. And Ed Edwards in the corner. Big splash from Moose. Taking him down. Moose grabs him by the leg now. And Moose turns him over. Moose hits him in the back of the leg. And again. And again. Down goes Eddie. Eddie Edwards is down. Moose grabs him by the head. Picking him up now. And Moose gets caught. Eddie Edwards with Moose. Off the ropes now, and Edwards goes for an elbow. Moose counters. Moose. Counter for counter here. Moose grabs Eddie, and massive Uranagi takes him down. And now Moose, here we go. One more time. Spear! 1, 2, 3. Moose is going to Worlds Collide. Moose will challenge for the North American Championship. A big victory for Moose tonight. Speared his way to victory. That's going to do it for TNA tonight, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching this week's episode. I'll see you all tomorrow for SmackDown, or if you remember, right now for SmackDown with early access. Until next time, though, everybody, I've been Xander, and that was Universe.